Alright, well here I am at, I think it's Duffy's, at the airport. I just got some black coffee and some gluten-free almond and coconut cake. I'm hoping that it's good. It's gluten-free. We'll see what happens. Apparently my friend Bob had to go gluten-free because he had some exchange student who was a celiac person. And he lost weight. Maybe I should go gluten-free. I don't know. Anyways, you can see the Great Britain Lions are here. They had a match with the Kummels. From what I heard from the waitress up front, the Kummels lost. So rugby league, of course. Rugby league always and only, yes. I should have worn my Leicester shirt. Oh well, but I needed pockets, so I couldn't wear the shirt. Okay, I'll see you later. I'll talk about stuff later when I'm sitting down waiting for the plane. Right now I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Bye. Hello, here's Dr. Matty at Jackson Airport in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, waiting for my flight. The flight leaves at 2 p.m. It's now, I think, a little afternoon. Let me check. Yes, it's 12:14 p.m. So I'll be boarding in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm just here at the airport. Very nice. I had that almond coconut gluten-free cake. It was pretty good. It was kind of dense, but it was very good. Very coconutty, almondy. I think I might have showed you all the guys in the place, the rugby league guys from the Great Britain Lions team. The coffee was very good, so not bitter, very nice. I was going to sit and charge up my cell phone, which I tried to do for a few minutes, but you have those stations there, as you can see. I was down at that one where that guy is. And you've got the stations there, and all they do is allow you to plug in your computer. There's no USB port for plugging in a charger for a cell phone. And I asked someone over at the store over there, and she said, "Oh yes, all along the window there, you know." No, you can plug in your computer, but you can't charge a cell phone, which is beyond basic equipment. Beyond basic. You know, you need plugs for computers and you need USB plugs for cell phone chargers, because otherwise you need an adapter. You have to have an adapter to plug your cell phone in the charger into, and then plug the plug into the plug. So that's pretty basic equipment they don't have here. So if you're ever in Jackson or going into Jackson's Airport in Port Moresby, just know that you're going to need an adapter for your cell phone wire, USB wire. And I don't know if you can see the guy there. He was a nice guy. He has his adapter. It's his own. I asked him if he got it from somebody, or if they provided it, but they don't. And you can see him, you know, swinging his legs back and forth. Yes, there's nowhere to put your legs. You have to sit in that chair, that stool, with nothing to support your legs. Just the weight of your legs pulling down. It's very uncomfortable. There's just nothing. You know, you can't. There's just nothing. I don't know how those other people are doing it. I guess they're businessmen, so they have to. They have no choice, but it's very uncomfortable. So they've got these outlets for your computers that can only be used with the plug-in adapter for a computer. You cannot plug in your cell phone, which most everybody is going to be. Well, I shouldn't say most everybody. A lot of people are going to be carrying, and I would expect more people would be carrying their cell phones that would need charging than a computer that would need charging. So that's an issue. And then the seats that they have, the stools, have nothing to put your feet on, nothing to rest your legs on. So you're just dangling there. And your knees start to stretch and hurt. Maybe not if you're a young person, but if you're someone like me with my weight and my age, it starts becoming very uncomfortable. Actually started becoming very uncomfortable very quickly. So I just packed up and left. I got a few more percentage points on my phone. I was just like, that's it, finis, I'm done. This isn't gonna work. I can't make this work. It's too uncomfortable. After having gotten all my wires and stuff out and set everything up, I'll go and have another cup of coffee. That was quite a nice cup of coffee. But it's kind of noisy. So I've got some videos on my phone, or maybe I could, read some stuff. We had, when I was at, I'll show you some more pictures while I'm talking. While I was at check-in, of course there was a problem with the wait. There's a problem with the wait. Here I am at gate 3. That's where we're going to be leaving from. There was a problem with the wait. Of course, I knew there was going to be. But it was a little bit more than I thought it was. I thought I was maybe 15, or I thought I was maybe 12 or 13 kilograms over. And as it turned out, I was 49 kilograms. So that was almost 20 kilograms over. So that was going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. It was going to be almost, at first, the guy was saying like around 900 kina. Ooh. Which I actually have, I think 1900, I had 1900 kina, so that would have wiped out like half my money. But thank God Father Zenon was there, and he just knew kind of what to say, and can we negotiate, and what if you take out a few books, will that, make it better? And the guy said, okay, if you take out a few books, then I'll put it down to 40 kilograms. It'll be 40. We got him down to like maybe 700 kina, something like that. But anyways, I shouldn't say we, Father Zenon. This was all Father Zenon. And so, okay, I opened the bag and I started taking a few things out. One thing was a little bit heavy. Then a few other things, small things. Not too much. Father, I kind of understood what was going on. The guy was just saying, take some stuff out. You don't have to take out like the heaviest books, but just take out something and I'll put it down. Okay. And Father Zenon I was worried Father Zenon was starting to oversell it a little bit, because Father Zenon was like, yes, we do this and you help us out, and he will go home with, nice memories and nice stories of Papua New Guinea and PNG. And I'm standing, I'm like, okay, don't oversell it, The guy's going to help us out, you don't have to kiss his butt, kiss his ring too many times. But maybe you do in Papua New Guinea. So anyway, so the guy said, take out a few things, which I did. And thank God Father Zenon came prepared. He came prepared with a bag. And the guy took it down to 500 kina, which actually was less than I thought. I was expecting I was going to have to pay 600 kina, because I thought that I was going to be around 13 kilograms over. So it's 200 kina for every 5 kilograms that you're over. So I was expecting 600 kina, and then it came up almost 20. But, in the end of the day, Father Zenon actually got it lower than I was expecting, 500 kina. Yeah, I'll accept that. And then I went over to the Bureau d'Exchange, the Exchange Bureau, and exchanged my money for Australian. Saved a little bit of Papua New Guinea, of course, so I could get something here. So that was good, and then I had to say goodbye to Father, and now I'm on my own. It was hard saying goodbye to everybody. I mean, shaking hands, saying goodbye. especially with Father Peter. I don't know why Father Peter, because we're friendly, but we're friendly. So I started to choke up a little bit with him, and choke up a little bit with the kids, you know. And Tabitha was her usual beautiful self. You know, she came down out of the tree to give me a big hug, and she said, "You're in her little croaky voice. You're going. Like, yes, I'm going. You know, maybe I'll, you know." I think she asked if I was going to come back, and I said, "Well, you know, God knows." And of course, be theological, you know. No, she wasn't having any of that. she's there, God, and she, God, with the little accent, and she's thinking for a second, and then she says, no, God, you, and she says, you want to come back, you'll come back. If you want to come back, you'll come back. You know, just total simplicity itself. You know, she's a little saint. She's beautiful. And so is her sister Anastasia. And Tobiah, I love him, and I love Pippi. And we got Pippi to give me a little wave before I went, because Pippi knows how to wave now. So I got a Pippi wave. She's so cute. And Anastasia gave me a hug, and Tobiah, and we took a big picture together. So I was very happy to be able to say goodbye. And of course, when I got to Bengeke, guess who was there? My little rascal man selling popo. I said, I'm not buying. You know I'm leaving. You know, he's not stupid. He knows I'm leaving. He knew I was leaving, and yet he shows up to sell me popo, you know. Wanted to get some money, I guess, or something. So I was able to at least see him and say goodbye to him. Goilala Mary wasn't there, unfortunately. But anyways, so that was that. And I said goodbye to Ryan and Sarah. And Ryan was very gracious, you know, saying that, you know, I helped make, you know, he was appreciative that I was so welcoming and made he didn't say the word transition, he said something else, but making their transition there to be so good. I hope that's true. I hope I didn't, waylay them with my negativity or too much. So, these days I've got to get braces. Anyways, or just rip out all my teeth and start over. So anyways, so that was nice. And, had a nice conversation with Father Zenon on the way over here. So that's about it. Not much else is going on. I'm just sitting here, just waiting.
No, I'm fine, actually.
Yeah, there's really not much else to say. I'll see you later. I have to tell you about one of the dopiest accoutrements I've ever seen. And hopefully we'll never see again. Hopefully it's just maybe it's a British thing or an Australian thing. But you've got this guy walking around. Maybe I can show him to you later. He's got his sunglasses on. Sunglasses. But he's wearing them on the back of his neck. He's not wearing them now because he doesn't need them. He's inside. He's out of the sun. So he's put them. He's hanging them. I don't want to make it too obvious, but he's like hanging them off the back of his neck. He doesn't have a chain or anything for them. They're just there perched on the back of his neck like he's Mr. Cool, and this is like the coolest thing. It looks absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely, it kind of reminds me when people started wearing the visors, and then the visors were put backwards. Then the visors were put upside down backwards. You know, people kept trying to figure out, like, oh, how can I coolify this? You know, this is, now everyone's doing it, so now I have to do something to make it cool, And it's kind of like years ago when people were all wearing sunglasses on their heads, even when there was no sun out. It was like the middle of winter, but that was the thing. So as a typical lemming, you had to do it. So I don't know what this guy's trying to start. He's not over here, but yeah. So sunglasses around on the back of the neck, and I don't know how they're not falling off, but or someone could just take them without him realizing it and run away with them. But it looks stupid. It just looks stupid. I just thought I'd let you know. Because I'm a fashion observer of sorts, and we'll see if this finds its way over to America. See ya.
Seated and fasten your seatbelt. Then pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
Here I am with some food. So I've got curried chicken with rice and apple cider, apple juice, and some kind of cake. There's a roll and a cup for something. Maybe some coffee or tea. I don't know. Maybe later. I don't know. Alrighty. So I'll see you later. I'm watching the movie Fight Club for the first time. I've never seen it before. Actually, maybe I'll watch it. Maybe when I get home I'll watch it again just to get the full effect. But anyways, it's pretty good. Weird. Alright, I'll see you later. Very nice.